What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Game Mechanics Episode 3. Today we'll be taking a look at the mechanics of Worms W.M.D. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. This game can be either played single player or multiplayer. You can edit and customize your team settings such as name. You can also edit and customize the elements in your map. You can customize and adjust how the game behaves, such as time settings, game settings, object settings, crate settings, weapon settings, crafting settings, crafted weapon settings, and fort settings. This is a turn-based game, so each worm on your team would take turns in attacking the enemy. When it's your turn, a blue arrow would point to the specific worm on your team, letting you know that's his turn. When you're trying to kill your enemy with a weapon that shoots projectiles or a weapon that's meant to be thrown, you can hold down the spacebar, and the longer you hold the spacebar, that will determine how far and near you want to kill your enemy.
Watch this!
You can also adjust and set how the camera behaves during a match. You can also adjust your keyboard settings such as hotkey binds. You can adjust and set your screen resolution and also its refresh rate. You can turn on or off the V-Sync. You can adjust the volume of a specific audio track. Whether you're riding tanks or flying a helicopter, you can get a free extra boost and shields. Whichever worm you use, you have this countdown timer threshold. So when the time is gets to 0, that means your turn is over. Some of your weapons can deal damage to multiple enemies all at once if the enemy is nearby your primary target. So you have this countdown timer duration when it gets to 0, and if you haven't killed all of your enemies, then whoever has the most health would win the match.
Only take what you need to.
Whichever worm makes a mistake or miss their primary target, you would get audio commentary on it. Certain weapons can create large or small craters, and you want to avoid that whenever there's a map with the ocean. That way you won't drown. You have tools that can help you get over gaps and craters, such as the grappling hook and jetpack. You can use the jump or backflip action to get over gaps and cliffs. On maps that have tanks and helicopters and gun turrets, Those don't matter whoever's side it's on, as long as there's nobody riding the mode of transportation or no one is gunning the gun turret.
Leave me alone.
Some of your weapons include airstrikes, such as dropping a bomb. You can see some of your weapons can do an instant death to your enemy.
Иди отсюда.
Whether it's your worm or the enemy's worm, when their life gets to 0, they would commit suicide. You also have the flexibility to create new weapons out of your primary weapons, and you have the option to dismantle that primary weapon. Each weapon you craft, there's a countdown timer, and when the timer ends, the item would be available to use. You also have the flexibility to craft an item during your enemy's turn. This way you can speed things up. In the campaign mode, you have specific main goals to accomplish, and also you have your sub-goals.
Скучно.
After each of your victory in the campaign mode, you would get new items to equip with. Even with completing a training mode, you would get new unlockables.
You a possum pretending to be dead.
With the completion of a training mode or a victory during a match, you would level up in rank. Each worm in the game lets you know how much life is remaining. This is not the team life, this is individual worm's life. There are crates in some parts of the map, and you can use it to replenish your health. Thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to watch the future episodes.